black man is shot dead in the streets and no one stops to riot. No one thinks that just because the trigger was pulled by another nigga that this isn't some act of terrorism on this here land. We've been brainwashed into poster child target practice of our own.
Got our young kings walking around wearing women clothes, like they lost out here and they paving a dead end road, trying to make a way for themselves but their backs up against the rope. The path they choose leave them dead in jail or hooked on dope. Like every other day, another overdose. Hold your loved ones close. Don't let money be the thing that you value the most. You can't take it to the grave. It ain't about what you made, but what you did with it. How you went about getting it. They're selling out with some different shit. For glitter and gold, they'll sell you their soul. Their heart turned cold. They locked in low. The murder scene unfolds. The strong survive in these streets. The weak will be exposed. No one else left to blame. It's the path you chose.
Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, family? Gifted Justice coming at you once again with some more hot fire for that behind. The song you were just listening to right there is called Young Kings by Blazing Sun, Lord Son of Angels Inc., featuring Amber Shantae. Go on ahead and cop that album if you can. Stream it on all music platforms. Check them out. Blazing Sun 1 on Instagram. You know, good positive vibes for you, man. You know? There you go, man. But I'm here to drop some hot fire for you today, man. Something that, you know, these criminals, these crooks, a.k.a. our local government, our state government, you know, something that they've been, a case that was decided last year, I think around November. But for some reason, you know, everybody that I talk to, hardly anybody knows about it. Even people that it can possibly affect. You know, so it was in the headlines. They sent out a few notices and stuff like that, but I don't understand why people aren't, you know, taking advantage of the situation right here, because it's deep, man. It's deep, and it could really free a lot of people from some of the constraints and holds that they have on us. A lot of people might have been caught up in these situations, you know, and there's remedy for you if you want to try to seek it. You know, some people are just, you know, content with their situation. You know, they feel like, well, you know, I did the crime or I did this and that, and they don't want to fight it or they don't want to restore their rights. So this video right here is not for you. But this is really some important information that needs to be out there. Anybody that needs any assistance on this information, needs any assistance with, you know, the paperwork involving this information, you know, we're here for you. You know, all we ask for, you know, small donation for that consultation to see if it's applicable to your situation. You know, then if it is applicable to your situation, you know, we have the affidavits and we have the forms that you need to free yourself from this situation. Now, let me get into it. I'm not even going to talk much on it. This video going to be short and sweet because it's right to the point. All right, now you see this. Now this is the NBC News. 20,000 drunk driving convictions could be tossed after New Jersey State Trooper charged with tampering. Whoa. Now this is serious. This case happened November of last year. 20,000 cases in New Jersey. Now I'm going to read this article real quick just so you know if it applies to you or if it can possibly apply to you. Because just because you have a drunk driving case in New Jersey, it doesn't mean that this is applicable to you. So let's go on ahead and do a little bit of more research on this article right here. Okay. Trenton, New Jersey. A ruling issued Tuesday by the New Jersey Supreme Court could cause more than 20,000 drunk driving convictions to be vacated. The justices unanimously found criminal charges pending against the state police sergeant made breath testing devices test results from 5 counties inadmissible as evidence. You hear that? Inadmissible, family. So that means that if you blew in the machine, that they have to toss that evidence out. So therefore, without that evidence, then it's going to be hard for them to prove their case against you. But certain people, some people, that's why I'm telling you, it doesn't apply to everyone, because some people may have given their blood. Some people may have got into a car accident and they just had, their breath was smelling like alcohol. They were just too obliviated. And, it was just blatant that they were intoxicated. But certain people may have took the field sobriety test, and failed that miserably. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they have to toss the evidence of the breathalyzer out if it was handled by this sergeant. But he handled a lot of them, as you see, over 20,000 of them. So let's keep reading. Sergeant Mark Dennis was in charge of collaborating the devices, and the authorities have alleged that he skipped the required step in the calibration process. Dennis has denied any wrongdoing and has pleaded not guilty to records tampering and other charges. The court's decision means that as many as 20,667 DWI convictions can now be challenged, according to state authorities and the lawyer for the now dead plaintiff. Rest in peace to the plaintiff who brought this case. Rest in peace. Thank you for your contribution. But the accusations against Dennis called into question any test result involving machines he handled, including devices by local police in, now listen up, family, Middlesex County, Monmouth County, Ocean County, Somerset County, and Union County in between 2008 to 2016. So anybody in Middlesex, Monmouth, Ocean, Somerset, and Union counties that caught a DWI in between 2008 and 2016 could possibly have your DWIs overturned because of this court ruling right here and this decision. So, holla at your families, holla at your friends, holla at your families, holla at anybody, that may be in that situation that caught a DWI between 2008 and 2016. Okay, let's read on. State authorities have maintained that the step Dennis allegedly skipped was one of the several redundancies in failed safes meant to ensure the readings are accurate. They claim that omitting that one step didn't evaluate the results, noting New Jersey is the only state that requires this step. So what? It's in there. You got to follow the rules, just like everybody else. The Supreme Court, though, sided with Judge Joseph Lisa, who was appointed as special master to handle this issue. He found the step omission raised substantial doubts about the reliability of the machine. As part of their decision, the justices ordered the state authorities to notify anyone whose case involved results from machines Dennis calibrated. They must tell them that the results were not scientifically sound so they can decide whether they want to go to court and seek to have their convictions vacated. See, that's a foul thing too, because instead of them retroactively vacating all the cases, they're leaving it up to the people to find out this information and and handle it on their own. Neither have to, pay more money to do it on their own. So that's the messed up part. See, the part that we have to figure out is, okay, which I doubt, which I believe no, like, that they're not reimbursing anybody for monies that they put out, or maybe the jail time that they had to, suffer in doing this. That's why it's up to us, or it's up to you to, go after that money on your own, possibly put it in a claim and try to get some of that money back, try to get some of that remedy. So, with that being said, yes, we do handle these cases. It's dealing with Rule 710, I believe. The rules are civil rules and procedures for municipal courts. So we do handle these cases. It's called a post-conviction relief. That's relief that can get granted to you after you was convicted of the crime, or after you serve sentence for the crime. Now, there's special things that go with this rule, because usually post-conviction relief can only be from 5 to 7 years after the crime was committed. But there's special rules that apply in situations like this, when the time is overlapped. Because this is definitely a special rule, because, hold up one second. Because the circumstances change. Rule 710. There's exceptions. Definitely exceptions. 710/2, post-conviction relief. It's impeachable evidence involved under the Brady rule. So any evidence that the prosecution has that can possibly exonerate you, they're supposed to present that in court. It's called the Brady rule. And yes, I have successfully helped somebody, a friend of mine. He had a DWI. He had his second DWI, and he was actually in a program during this time. When I notified him, I'm like, yo, you could possibly get one of those DWIs overturned. So okay, so I handled his paperwork for him. We put it in, got him back into court, and hold up. But meantime, while he had 2 DWIs. He was in a program for 1 DWI at this time. So once we put the paperwork in and he got a court date, he stopped going to the program. He went back to court a few more times and they just dismissed it. So now he's only back down to 1 DWI, So I told him, look, man, you can't be getting these chances, because DWI is that's a serious offense, because you're endangering the lives of other people. You see what I'm saying? You're endangering the lives of other people, and nobody should be driving impaired like that. So I'm not condoning the behavior of people that drink and drive, but I always believe in forgiveness and second chances with certain offenses, and they're already draining us. They're draining our pockets. So any chance that I get that I could help somebody, better their life, or, save them some funds, get out the snares and the web that these devils cast on us sometime, I'm here for that. But I do not promote drinking and driving. You should not be doing that. And if you hurt somebody drinking and driving, then don't even give us a call, because you cause injury, you cause harm to somebody. That's, you have to deal with that on your own. But if you didn't hurt anybody, you just got caught drinking and driving, you may be a couple of points over the limit, something like that, hit us up. We here for you. We can help you remove some of those things from your record. Because a lot of people, you go to jail for your 3rd DWI, you go to jail. 6 months. 6 months. Some people, so this could definitely help people out because some people have 2 DWIs and this could knock one off. So God forbid it happens again, you won't be facing that jail time anymore. It changes the circumstances. So anybody, as you see, New Jersey has overturned these DWI convictions, and they're offering you remedy, but you have to seek it yourself. So, if anybody needs any assistance, hit us up. We ask for a small donation for consultation. And once we consultate, if we can possibly help you, we could put the paperwork in. That'll be another donation, obviously, but, it's well worth it. We here for the people, We here for the people. But y'all have to be here for us too also. It goes both ways. Energy is about energy. It's about positive energy. So remember, anybody with any DWIs in New Jersey, Monmouth County, Mercer County, Middlesex County, Somerset County, Union County, hit us up and we could possibly try to get some remedy for you. Hold on, let me double check that one more time. No, not Mercer County. Middlesex County, Monmouth County, Ocean County, Somerset County, and Union counties. Anybody called DWI in between 2008 and 2016, you have a chance to have post-conviction relief and get one of those DWIs or 2. You may have caught 2 in that time. Now, you may be able to get that knocked off of your record. Knocked off of your record, family. So hit us up. Hit us up. No frivolous calls, please. Yes, we do ask for small donations for hour-long phone calls so we could see if we can seek remedy for you, see if you are applicable, see if you apply, So hit us up, y'all. Peace to the free inhabitant. Once again, for letting me, utilize this platform. Peace to everybody that been hitting me up. Peace to everybody that done donated. We out here, we pushing, Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Knowledge, wisdom, and overstanding. 12 jewels. Let's keep building, y'all. Remember, a soldier dies once, but a coward dies 1,000 deaths.